Hello guys, this is HalloweenSwain and this is the exercise number 8. Now this exercise is also kind of a beginner to intermediate. The PDF is over here. If you want, you can try by your own and then you can see how I'm gonna make it. So let's start the video. So as you can see, this is pretty simple design, and for this one we are gonna start with the top view. So just zoom. Perfect. Okay, so we are gonna make with the top view, and for this exercise what we are gonna do is we are gonna make a slot. We are gonna use a slot and use a center point slot. Now you can use any kind of a slot, it's just you have to put a dimension like that over here, and just so we can say the total, the biggest one is that the radius is 37.5, so we are gonna use a 75 one as a top. The dimension with this one is 140. So as you can see, our slot is already ready. Now we are gonna use the circle. So we are gonna that is the two circles. One is a 20 and other is a 25. So let's go for a 20. So you are gonna again 25. The same over here. It's a 20. And this one is a 25. So our two circles are ready. Now we are going to use, so we can use again for the other dimensions, we can use the same program like slot again, but for the feature in the new options we are going to use offset. And as we can see in the drawing, it says the difference is 10. So what we're going to do is go for a -5, because if you are going -5, the total would be 10, or probably the, okay, so we start with 10 and let's check the, okay, so the first one is a 10, then again we have to go one more time and go -20. Here we go. So our base is ready. Now if you can see on a drawing for that two slots over here, so we are going to make that slots. For that, simply we are going to make a two line over here and over here. Now the distance is only 20, so we are going to make the dimension 20 over here, 20. So this one is done. Now the distance, as we can see, from center to this, make it 25. The same way here, make it 25, and this is done. So as you can see, our model is almost ready, but the one thing remaining is that slot over here, and the length of the width of the slot is 8. So we are gonna make a slot now. So we are gonna use the rectangle. So the best thing is we can use the center rectangle. In that way, it's gonna identical both the side. We are gonna just touch it down here, and then we are gonna make the distance. Dimension should be 8, and that's it. So we got everything we need for the first part. So it's time for the extrude. Now for the first part, as we can see at the bottom, we are going to extrude the entire, here we go, and downward. We are going to use 10. So this is the first part. Now turn on the sketch again. Now the second thing we are going to do is for the upper part. For that, again go for the extrude, and for this part we are going to make okay, there's two parts we need. We need the entire outer part. If we need this two, or just leave this two for now. Okay, but this one we are gonna use the offset, and the offset distance is a 60, and then the width is 30. Okay, so this is for the outer. We are just looking for a 10 here. Here we go. So as we can see, we need to make this one as well, and here it is. So the second part is done as well. Just make sure it's a new body. And this one is done. Now for the third one, we are gonna extrude the outer part, and for this one we are gonna use the outer body, and again we are going for the offset. The offset distance is a 60 and the distance is a 30. As you can see, our model is looking pretty good. So again, do not go for join, go for a new body. Here we go. Now we are going for next part is we are going to make that the two column over here, and both this column are jointed to this part. So what we're going to do, we are going to make a sketch. Now you can make a two sketch here. One is you can just choose the middle, this like this plane as well, but we are going to use this one for that part. So to start sketching, and for that sketch what we need is we have to project some lines. So just go for project. Now as you can see, it's gonna show you the like this one line. If you can go the entire body, this is gonna help a bit like a more, because in that way we are gonna get all 4 points over here, and then we are gonna use this one as well, but we do this afterwards. And let's see. Okay, here we go. As you can see, we already got the points for all 4 points we need. Now the same thing we are going to do over here as well. So just go for P and go for project, and this one over here. Here we go. So we got this point. We need this 2 points as well. Oh no, we didn't need this one. Okay. One more thing we need is this one line. Okay, I think that is good for, yeah, so this is good. And now we are going to start sketching. So we are going to make a parallel line for this one to this end, and this end to down. Now as you can see, there is a parallel constraint automatically, so this is really good for us. So our base is ready. Now the one more thing we are going to do is excuse me, we are going to make the cut over here. As you can see, this cut. Now as you can see, the cut is started with the bottom one and the end at the top. So we have to click this one, and it has to pass through this one, because we don't want to cut that part, right? So we need one more point over here. So we are going to use the project and this one, and that's it. So now we are going to make the another triangle. So like this, and join. Now we have to make sure two things over here is, one, this 2 points should be coincide, and this 2 points should be coincide. So in that way, when we're gonna extrude the surface, it's gonna cut the entire part. Here we go. So now we are going to start the extruding. So the first thing we are going to extrude is this one. Now as we can see, the distance is it's a 10. It's done. We can go for a new body for now, and afterwards we are going to use a mirror command. You can use this. Now it's a mirror plane. Here we go, new body. Here we go. So as you can see, our model is almost ready. Now the other thing remaining is we have to extrude the outer part as well, which contain those lines, and simply drag it out other ways, and that's it. So here we go. Just hide the sketches. Here we go. So as you can see, our model is finished. This is pretty simple and pretty easy. You can also use the appearance. Now in that way you can make it colorful. So, and you can also use your own fillet and chamfer if you want, and at the end it's gonna look like somewhere like this. Over here it's just like it's a new fillet, and I just make it colorful. That's it. So this is the exercise number 8, and I hope you like it. If you like, please like my video and subscribe it. And if you have any question, just ask me in a comment, and I probably make a video or something for it. And thank you so much for being here, and see you on exercise number 9.